The lightweight title is vacant. It will not be in 25 minutes or fewer as the lightweight division moves on without Khabib Nurmagomedov. Early leg kick for Oliveira. He's in yellow. Michael Chandler's in white. Chandler corner calling for some forward motion here. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. There's that left hand.
Oliveira's in trouble.
He's
in real trouble.
Oh, Oliveira in the world of trouble early.
Chandler's power is hurting Oliveira. Oliveira's managed to survive up to now.
Preparar a comida da gente, a cozinha, junto com o banheiro é um pouquinho pequenininho, mas dá pra gente. Agora aqui, no meu quarto, tipo assim, a maioria das coisas que tem aqui, eu consegui comprar com dinheiro.
You allow that man to wrap his arms around your neck, it's only a matter of time.
Brazilian excited to make his UFC debut. 12-0, very talented, very good ground. Started his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training at age 12, just 20 years old. Here is Charles Oliveira.
Grabs a hold of him, got him up. Look at this, big takedown.
Spectacular Jiu-Jitsu
Got a triangle. Oliveira turning it into an armbar. Elkins is in all kinds of trouble. Oh,
it's done. All over.
Wow.
It is all over.
The hype is for real.
For heel hook.
Looking to finish it quick by
Exactly
side.
right way. But turn into a knee bar, but not now. The knee is a little bit further down on the crotch. He's out of it, but he's got to be careful.
Man, nice
Transitioning
and it's all over.
Oh, wow. He had
As good a submission guy as we have in the sport. To his feet.
Here's where he's got it. That's tight. That is, he's on the round the back of the head. Nick Lentz could go out and see the agony on the face. That's it.
Charles Oliveira closes the rivalry.
Tamer with the very big lookout submission, and there is the turn. He continues to pile onto his brother. Alexander is done. Looking for history. There it is. Charles Oliveira, the most submission wins in UFC history, and he does it in his home city. On top of the mountain. Soaking up everything.
Follow, you see, he's been working on that a lot.
Oh, wow! It's out. Charles, 2 blocks. Oliveira, absolutely.
Oliveira's a monster. People think of Oliveira as not being a monster because there's times that people have beaten him. Like Paul Felder smashed him, and there's a lot of guys that beat him.
Looks like an injury. The doctor is attending to Charles Oliveira.
Oliveira looks like he's holding on to his collarbone.
Oliveira.
Oh, big elbow by Felder.
Oh!
Huge elbow.
Paul Felder gets Charles Oliveira out of it.
When a fight gets tough and there's a way out, he has found that way out.
But he got better. And you gotta accept that and not think of like when he lost. When that motherfucker gets a hold of you, you're in deep danger.
What's up, combat fans? I want to take a second to introduce you to my new sponsor, X Martial, the hottest martial arts brand in the world right now. X Martial is a combat sports enthusiast clothing brand that focuses on unique designs and very high quality gear. They really are starting to dominate the jiu-jitsu world with their unique rash guard designs. And let me tell you, the quality is what I'm most impressed with. For me personally, I'm a former Division I wrestler, so I know what it's like to have a proper scrap, meaning, your collar's gonna get pulled, your sleeve, you're gonna get blood on your shirt. That's just part of the game, and if the quality's not there, you're gonna be buying a lot of shirts. And here's the kicker. X Martial isn't just for those who compete and train. They also have an amazing streetwear collection. X Martial is all about style and substance. And whether you're a casual fan, a fighter yourself, or just a hardcore fight fan, they have you covered. Guys, I can't tell you how excited I am to be partnered with these guys because they directly align with you guys, my target audience. So go check out their awesome reviews online, and we are offering a 10% discount code for the store. So click away.
E apareceu a oportunidade de 20 dias, a gente não pode deixar ela, né, passar. A gente teve que agarrar ela e agarramos. Eu acho que o mais importante está aqui e aqui. E nesses dois lugares que eu te mostrei agora, eu tô 100% focado e vou meter a porrada.
Recent 7 fight streak. All stoppage wins.
Brought to you by Dave and Buster's. Straight away, Charles coming in with the unorthodox strikes. Look at that,
Off the ground again.
We're gonna wash that neck. This is bad. He's gonna
Oliveira forces the tap. Charles Oliveira, another submission. He extends the record.
Tony Ferguson é um cara que tem um estilo de luta próprio dele, né? Eu respeito demais ele, mas chegou a minha hora, chegou o meu momento.
Claro que nós preferíamos que tivesse um pouco mais de tempo, mas o Charles é um cara que está sempre pronto, sempre treinado, então na verdade agora a gente só vai adaptar o que ele já faz.
Eu não impede ele, eu não tenho o melhor jiu-jitsu melhor do que o dele, o meu verso é melhor do que o dele, a minha cabeça. Irmão, velho, feliz é impossível, a gente sabe que está no momento mais difícil, a guerra, o monte de peso. Se for fácil, a gente não quer, a gente quer o difícil, a gente quer o impossível. Essa é a diferença. Eu gosto do impossível. Quando eles falam que é um bicho papão, a gente vai lá e mostra que não. 2021, Charles Oliviera, novo campeão dos peso leve. É isso.
All right, now to the co-main event featuring two of the best lightweights in the world, the former interim champion Tony Ferguson versus Charles Oliveira. Here's the bona fide UFC lightweight contender Charles Oliveira making the walk for his 27th UFC appearance. He set the record for total submission wins in the UFC in 2018. He has continued to extend it. So classy Brooklyn Wren. Thank you, Brooklyn. Back on the proving ground
ready?
tonight.
Tony, ready? Fight's on.
Style where he switched stances and punches at the same time. Saying before, he's never out of line. Look at his positioning and where he stands.
Whenever you're being unorthodox,
Oh!
random kicks, you can't leave yourself out of position. Oh, nice shot.
Cyberman, a big takedown for Oliveira.
Look
I
at
literally
that.
just picked him up.
Slam back.
Yep.
Look at what's happening here. Look what's happening here.
Oh, he's got him hurt. That's in deep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on, let him go. Oh my goodness.
He might have broken.
Man, he is behind this young man right now.
Oliveira was dominating him on the feet.
Tony's just got to be very careful. Oh man. He's got to be very, because Oliveira is just controlling so well. Got the top. That's never good to see as a guy starting to lose.
9-1 since returning to 155 pounds. Late elbow there from Ferguson. Charles
What you just did to Tony Ferguson was truly amazing.
I was the only guy to accept this fight, last minute. I knew it was going to be a really tough fight, but 2021, I'm coming.
Charles Oliveira was born into a poor family in the favelas of Sao Paulo, Brazil. At just 7 years old, Charles started complaining of body aches and severe ankle pain. He was diagnosed with rheumatic fever and a heart murmur. With this diagnosis, Oliveira's parents were recommended by doctors for him not to participate in sports, and there was also the possibility that he would be paraplegic. Despite the recommendations, Oliveira's parents still allowed Charles to participate in sports as long as he was feeling up for it. 2 years after the diagnosis, Oliveira started to improve. He was back to playing soccer and his mother was putting him in any sport she could think of.
Pai e minha mãe trabalharam em 2 empregos. Minha mãe trabalhava de faxineira na escola. Então minha mãe colocou a gente num monte de esporte, natação, judô, karatê, colocou em tudo que podia ter oportunidade de colocar porque ela tinha medo do que os filhos poderiam ser.
Oliveira came from a rough neighborhood.
Perdi amigos pro crime, Infelizmente, alguns morreram, outros estão presos. Conheço ainda pessoas que vivem disso, escolheram isso.
Thankfully, Charles's mother was steering him in the right direction.
Mas graças à minha mãe, eu escolhi o lado certo, né? A gente escolheu o lado certo, porque minha família, meus irmãos.
Then at age 12, one of Charles's friends at the time introduced him to the sport of jiu-jitsu. It was an instant fit for Oliveira. He was a natural.
De idade, sabe? O jiu-jitsu me ajudou, eu me apaixonei, eu me encontrei de tudo aquilo que eu fiz, eu falei, mano, é isso que eu quero.
Charles was told at just 7 years old that he would not even be able to participate in sports. Now the man is fighting for a world title at the highest level.
It was my last fight.
You go out the way you wanted to as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion. He set the record for total submission wins in the UFC.
Dana White needs a lot of credit on this. Look, Vince McMahon 101. Give the audience what they want, but not what they're expecting.
Now you have a situation where you have Oliveira, who should definitely be in the main event fighting for a lightweight title, a vacant lightweight title. And then you have either Michael Chandler or Justin Gaechi, right? Those are the other two big names who, you know, merit-based wise, actually has the most impressive resume. After he beat Tony Ferguson the way in which he did in December, Charles Oliveira deserved to be fighting for a title next.
All right, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Olha, o Michael Chandler é um cara durão, é um cara duro, né? Merece todo o respeito do mundo. Eu sonhei com tudo isso aqui. Eu queria andar na rua, que as pessoas me conhecessem. Eu queria tirar foto, queria ser... Isso aí depois, quando acabar, com certeza vai ser muito emocionante. Aí, tipo, todo mundo sabe da minha história, todo mundo sabe da minha trajetória. Feito ele como respeito qualquer outro cara, mas é o meu momento, é a minha hora, chegou, a gente vai ser campeão do UFC, né? E ele chegou no momento errado.
Championship fight, Michael Chandler.
You know, I dedicated my life to athletics, hand-to-hand combat, and wrestling since 13 years old, and now this is the epitome. This is the opportunity that I've always wanted. You can't teach quit, and you can't teach not quit. It's part of your DNA. You can get better at it, but that breaking point is still in there.
Charles Oliveira. What's up, Houston? How are you guys? Thank you. You got, buddy.
How does his grappling compare to your opponents in the past?
I think Charles is probably the most dangerous guy. So I think I'm going to thwart every attack. I think I'm going to make him second guess himself in every single exchange, whether we're on the feet or we're on the ground. And that's where we're going. I'm going to get my hand raised on Saturday night.
Desde a derrota para o Paul Felder, foram 8 vitórias seguidas, vários bônus de performance da noite. Agora a chance é o cinturão. O que aquela derrota te ensinou?
A luta é assim, você tem que aprender. Eu aprendi com a derrota. Eu evoluí, eu procurei treino, procurei evoluir. Eu queria lutar com esses campeões, com esses caras que são os... Minha primeira entrevista no UFC, eu lembro que eu falei que eu queria fazer história, eu venho fazendo história. Eu quero mostrar para todo mundo que eu posso lutar com esses grandes campeões, com esses grandes nomes que tem no UFC. Eu quero fazer história. Essa é a vencer no jogo. Sim, agora sim, vamos ser campeões.
In this sold-out Toyota Center right now. Thankful to be here. The lightweight title is vacant. It will not be in 25 minutes or fewer as the lightweight division moves on without Khabib Nurmagomedov. Whirling leg kick for Oliveira. He's in yellow. Michael Chandler's in white.
Move right and just explode on him, and that's one of the reasons why he's different. Oh! He clipped.
Chandler left hands from Chandler.
Oh, Chandler's got him in the guillotine.
It's tight, too. And it's tight.
Real tight.
He's in trouble.
It's real tight. He might
Looks
have
like Charles is bleeding too.
Oh.
Popped his head out.
Don't give your back to your Chandler.
No.
You cannot give your back to your Chandler.
Not to this guy.
Not to Oliveira.
Depending on how Michael reacts to this. Oh, back. And Oliveira's what an explosion. What an explosion there. Chandler is such a gorilla.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. There's that left hand.
Oh, Oliveira's in trouble. He's in real trouble.
Standing ovation for the athletes here in Houston as round 2 gets underway. Chandler working off of that jab early. Knockdown for Oliveira now. Now a knee to the body for Charles and a right hand.
Chandler's in trouble.
Now Chandler is down.
He's out.
Charles Oliveira is the undisputed UFC lightweight champion.
Congratulations.
My goodness.
Charles Oliveira is the champ.
How happy is he? We haven't seen this since Jose Aldo beat Chad Mendes and he ran out into the crowd.
This is
in Rio.
crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Charles Oliveira, 28 UFC fights just to get a title fight. Nearly got knocked out in round
1. Pra você que minha mão ia entrar. Falei pra você hoje. Favela venceu. Ei! Chama, tio!
Charles Oliveira deserves to be called the champion. It is fantastic to watch a young man overcome all that he has over the course of his life, from the favelas of Brazil to becoming a UFC champion.
Because nobody supports their country's champions quite like the Brazilian faithful.
Tinha gente querendo abraçar, querendo tocar no cinturão, querendo dar os parabéns. Agradeço a Deus a todos os dias, todo momento, por tudo isso que vem acontecendo na minha vida, sabe? Essas coisas que vem chegando até mim. Quintal grande, piscina pra minha filha poder vir pra cá e curtir. Eu sempre acreditei em mim, que eu poderia chegar, que eu iria chegar, que eu ia se tornar campeão, que eu ia fazer história, que eu ia ser famoso. Pô, você emociona várias vezes. Só se tornei, não, a história não acabou aqui.
So, lightweight is fascinating right now.
Oliveira recognizes the grand plan of the December 11th title defense against Dustin Poirier.
I have heard multiple people try to break down this fight, you versus Charles Oliveira.
São dois lutadores muito agressivos, dois lutadores que buscam acabar o combate pelas vias rápidas.
Vambora. O cara que merece todo o respeito do mundo, mas ele não vai levar esse trono. Esse trono continua comigo. A minha mente, meu espírito vai estar 100% na luta. Eu tô pronto 100%.
When people talk about Oliveira is, I don't know if he has the dog in him. I don't know when the going gets tough. You know, even Chandler predicted that you're going to beat him. For some reason, it still feels like people look at Charles Oliveira like the Charles Oliveira who fought, you know, Max Holloway a few years ago.
The guy got hurt and showed grit, came back, won a fight, you know, knocked the former world champion out.
Nasci pra isso, nasci pra estar aqui. Vocês sabem da minha história. Os médicos falaram que eu não podia jogar uma bola. E hoje eu sou campeão mundial dos pesos leves.
But being the world champion is forever. 25 till eternity. That's what's going through my head.
Dustin Poirier for the main event.
I got Poirier. Dustin Poirier.
I'm going Poirier, stuffing takedowns and landing more effective striking.
I'm gonna go with Poirier.
You know, he's the champion for a reason. But Dustin Poirier, I believe, can defend any submissions on the ground.
UFC, they're all chasing that man, Charles Bronx Oliveira. Slight underdog, plus 115 tonight. First defense of his title against a man trying to complete his mission in Dustin Poirier. Poirier, the southpaw, is in red. Charles Oliveira in the black and gold, befitting a champion. Early right hand gets through for Bronx. Now an elbow from Charles.
Dustin hurt him quick.
The power of Poirier. I mean, the guy hits so hard.
Good straighten out by Poirier. Good knee to the body.
Because Dustin will shut your lights off.
25 connections for Poirier.
That's what I was wondering. How soon will we see Oliveira try to get a takedown?
Beautiful job by Dustin, timing with those knees. knees too. Straight right, front kick. This is what we've said about Oliveira. Just so crisp with his technique.
2.5 gone by round one.
Oh, good left hand by Poirier. And a right hook by Poirier.
There's a big hook for Poirier.
Oh, Oliveira caught him.
Oh my goodness. This is crazy round of fight.
And over again.
What a round.
That was incredible.
That was a crazy first round.
My goodness.
2 of a possible 5, could you imagine?
To the body in there. To the ground here.
He's got his hands locked. He's going to take the back of Poirier. Poirier's not careful.
Not a man you want anywhere near your backside.
And Oliveira is happy to be right here. Big elbow.
He's getting beat up here by Charles Oliveira.
And a big round 2 for Charles Oliveira. In round 3 and beyond. Round 3 of a possible 5.
And just don't do anything.
Oh my goodness, he's got.
Whoa, look at that.
Look at the transition. Oh, and he said he did not want to give his back. Oh, Charles is good here, my goodness.
This is his move. It's under the neck.
He's Charles Oliveira, down and now, folks. Down and now.
Wow.
Charles Oliveira maintains the throne. He gets the signature win over Dustin Poirier.
I'm a world champion. I'm the man. They talk, I do it.
Difícil, cara. Mas esse cara ele não desiste nunca, porque ele tem Deus. E a gente sabia que ele ia pegar.
Quando eu comecei no mundo da luta, o meu foco era mostrar pro favelado que ele poderia ser alguém sem pisar em ninguém.
He's a quitter. He is a quitter. He doesn't want to be there when it gets nasty.
Isso, tipo, dele falou, pô, é verdade. Tudo aquilo que ele pregou a vida inteira é verdade.
This will by far be my biggest accomplishment. 100%.
If you win.
When I win.
When you win.
Yes.
Justin Gaechi is a monster. He's a monster. He's a terrifying individual. In a sport that's violent, it's an inherently violent sport, he stands out as the most violent.
Mais uma vez eu tô vindo aqui pra calar a boca de muita gente, mostrar que realmente o campeão tem nome. Se ele só andar pra frente, eu bater de frente com a carreta, que só anda pra frente. Eu tô pronto pra isso. Então, no nível que os outros falam, ele não é o cara que mais bate forte.
UFC lightweight champion Charles Oliveira. Charles will have 1 hour to cut the final half-pound.
Ladies and gentlemen, back to the scale, UFC lightweight champion Charles Oliveira.
155.5.
Porque eu sou o campeão. O campeão tem que fazer de tudo pra bater o peso. A Atlética da cidade me roubou. A comissão me roubou. Eles ficaram mexendo na minha cabeça, querendo me colocar triste pra baixo. Eles pensaram que ia me frustrar. Vocês vão ver o Charles 10 vezes melhor. Eu tô pronto pra isso. O campeão se chama Charles Oliviera. Entendeu? Então, tipo, isso me pilhou, cara. Isso continuou. E aí, tipo, tava um no campo, outro no outro, cristão, só dessa porra aí, mano. Obrigado, eu vou matar esse cara amanhã. Eu vou roubar a alma dele hoje na coisa.
What's happening, Phoenix? Welcome to the weigh-ins, ladies and gentlemen. Official weight 150, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Charles Oliveira. Only Justin Gaechi is eligible to walk out of Phoenix as the undisputed lightweight champion of the world.
Undisputed UFC world title here in Arizona against the soon-to-be former champion Charles Bronx. Watches have taken a licking and keep on ticking since 1854. Gaechi in blue, Oliveira in the black and gold, defending a champion.
Try with a right hand. Yeah, his right leg is wobbling already.
Oh, he hurt again. Oh, uppercut after Gaechi knocks Oliveira down.
Gaechi is loading up with that left hook. Strong knee, guillotine attempt, right hand, front kick to the body, and here's that pressure.
Oh, big left from Gaechi.
Cooked him again. This is crazy.
Absolutely nuts. Through half a round. Gaechi back to work on the leg kick, landing the right hand. Oh! Big knockdown with the right. Now trying to transition to the back.
This is not good. You cannot let Oliveira on your back. You have to take his arm.
Oh, big elbow from Oliveira.
Oliveira is just... Oh my goodness.
Gaechi's out.
You can't let him take his mouth.
Under the chin.
Oh my goodness.
Switches up and grip.
He's gonna go.
Oh my
That
goodness.
is gonna do it.
This dude right
Who
here,
can
man.
stop Charles Oliveira? 11 in a row and still the best lightweight on planet Earth.
You're the number one contender now. You're in that weight.
Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Charles Oliveira.
Tá faltando alguma coisa aqui, não tá? O campeão se chama Charles Oliveira, o Charles do Bronx.
Fala um negócio aqui. O campeão é o Charles Oliveira. Ele é jiu-jitsu.
Eles estão falando que a gente não bateu o peso, mas a gente bateu o peso na quinta-feira à noite. Sabe, mas quando Deus tá com a gente...
O que ele tem, ele é o campeão. Ele vai voltar de novo pelo cinturão, vai ganhar de novo, vai ser o cara.
He's on a roll now.
Oh my God, he's so good.
He's on a roll.
He's so good.
He's hard not to root for.
Yeah, well, that's who he is. He's a very, very nice guy. Well, here's what's interesting about Charles Oliveira. When Charles Oliveira fights, even though he's the champion, he fights like a berserker. He fights, he puts himself in danger. From the moment the first bell rings, he's coming at you.
Gaechi,
guns blazing.
Yeah. So
he's got the most submissions in the history of the sport.
Yeah.
His ground game is so elite. It's so good.
O campeão tem nome, se chama Charles do Bronx. Pode bater, bate, filha. Homem aqui aguenta, rapaz. Nós é iluminado, rapaz. Tá faltando alguma coisa aqui. Cadê meu cinturão?